Yeah, watching that happens.
We get to hear you find a shiny in live time, I bet.
Again.
Yeah, Angus did that on my Amnesia stream as well.
That's right, he did.
I found 2 during that stream.
You did.
3. Did I find one after stream? I might have found one after stream. No, I found 3 of them.
Okay. I remember you found one fucking 12 minutes in or something. Or something crazy. Like almost.
Yeah, it was spicy.
Yeah.
Oh god, it said 2 cannon outbreak.
Great.
Oh, Whooper!
I love Whooper.
I do love me a whoopie boy. Espeon outbreak, I could not give less of a shit.
I wonder how Espeon's gonna feel about that. What the fuck?
I've already got one.
Shiny Espeon?
Yeah, that was the first evolution I got shiny. At least in this game.
And I'm actually remembering to advertise.
Oh my god.
Ew. Oh, I could advertise.
Oh my gosh, please.
The only advertising I ever do is telling Espeon that we're live. But Espeon's not even fucking online right now, so I won't bother.
What the fuck is that?
Your map. Anyway.
No, don't buy the Ghost Pepper Lube.
What? Huh?
Someone found Ghost Pepper lubricant.
Ew!
What is the context of that? Where? Who?
Why?
What?
I don't think you're supposed to eat lube, unless I'm mistaken.
No, that's not the issue here. Ginny, that's not the issue, you poor innocent soul. The issue is that shit's going to burn wherever it goes.
No, yeah, that's another thing. It's not that I didn't know that.
That is the main thing!
That's the
no one is
issue.
suggesting that you eat the lube!
Why else would it, why else would there be ghost pepper lube, though? It doesn't make sense in my brain.
People are freaks!
Hey, I'm just here trying to advertise our stream. And this is bullying.
Ginny, stop eating your lube.
I've never seen a can of lube or a bottle of lube in my life. I don't even know why I said can. I swear to God, I've never seen a bottle of lube in my life. I promise you.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking.
I'm gonna need the next stream. I want my EX pronouns. It's just gonna be one. I want to say consume the lube.
No.
No. Oh my God.
It's only 2 words, so it would have to be consume lube, like consume Prilosec.
Consume.
Consume. I hate that.
Fuck it, who gives a shit about spider jerky? We can change that right now.
You want to do it?
God knows. Is that going to be allowed?
No.
I don't know.
I think spider jerky is safer.
Yeah.
No, let's stick with spider jerky.
In several instances.
You have about 5 minutes left to find a shiny before we do the intro.
I haven't even been walking around. I got fucking jump scared by the lube.
I don't know how we went from Genie thinks you eat lube to the too much information of Genie boldly saying, I don't use lube. Like, I don't need to know that.
Well, it's because she doesn't fuck.
You want to say that again? again?
Virgin. Yeah, you're a virgin. What are you gonna do? Prove me wrong? I fucking doubt it.
Start the fucking stream.
See, you wanna know what's funny? Is that, my boyfriend, he doesn't watch these live, but he does go back and watch them when they're uploaded to YouTube sometimes. So
Good. Let him experience this. I know a gag gift I'm getting him on his birthday.
what the fuck? What? No, please, for the love of God.
I can't wait to see
Look,
the grocery store grocery store quality just like air cam footage of like Jesus beating the fuck out of you.
Look, I told you to tell him I said happy birthday. You didn't, so he gets to have a spicy birthday now.
And it all comes back to the ghost pepper lube. The spicy birthday, Jesus.
You know, I think this is a good stream.
This is why I'm telling Gina to start, because when we don't start, we're fucking crazy.
We're just chaos. We are.
This is why we need to do a podcast, because it'll be 90 minutes of that.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 1 of the podcast titled Spicy Lube.
No!
No!
Well, now it's been set into prophecy. That will be the first episode, I guess.
Ah, god damn it.
We'll forget about this.
Yeah.
We'll forget.
We'll forget until poor editing GB has to relive this. Sorry, bitch. You know I can't control these two.
Anyway, I
You
advertised
started
the
it!
stream and I was immediately threatened to be ridden.
What?
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
Ginny, you kicked
I
the door
advertised
down.
the stream
Uh-huh.
and they threatened to ride me.
Okay.
What about it?
Ginny, you kicked the door down with Eat Your Lube. You're the one that started this.
I didn't know that lube could be edible.
It's not!
Actually, I
mean,
think in the picture that
That's
Angus
the
sent,
water-based one?
I think in the
Yeah,
picture
no,
Angus
that's the
sent,
water-based one.
that says edible.
Oh my fucking
Because there's going to be some
Tab out
that
to look
don't
at
taste
this.
good, but
I
there's bound to be some that you can. Like
It
a lot of
does-
it's water-based, so
It
yeah,
does-
I don't see why not.
It does say edible on it, yes.
yeah.
It says edible chili lubricant.
Some people are freaks.
You know what? Maybe she's not that crazy.
Well, I guess then.
Maybe
you
it's
don't-
Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Jesus fuck.
Listen, I was about to say something horrible. You just start the stream.
Well-
You need to shut me the fuck up.
Welcome, ladies, gents, both and neither. We're on the last bit of trial for Ace Attorney. That's
We're also on the
crazy.
last bit of our sanity.
Yeah. That seems to be every stream, though. Let's be real. Alright.
Hang on, let me crack open a can of lube.
Shut the fuck up!
I guess if it's edible, then you don't have to worry about eating them out after. That's what I was gonna say before, and I said start the stream, and you didn't! You didn't stop me in time!
I did! I literally started the stream.
Well, too bad. You didn't do it quick enough, huh?
You know what? No, hang on. We're kind of cooking with this interpretation here.
I mean, Esther isn't wrong.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have
Maybe I should
phrased
be
that as
wrong.
we're kind of cooking.
What the fuck? Oh my god, this.
Maybe I should be wrong.
They
You ever
hated,
think about that, America?
they hated God because he spoke the truth or something like that.
Also, I want to, before we started the stream, Jeannie said that she was gonna go get water, and the first thing I heard was Jeannie walk over to her cat and start
Yeah.
petting.
I did, because how could I resist that face?
Did you get your water?
I
I
did.
assume so. No, she just wanted an excuse to pet her cat. That's it.
I don't know. That sounds like lube to me.
I I was gonna make a joke about
Your
water
can of
sports. You
lube.
have to stop me.
Okay, alright.
Okay,
Read the line, Nick.
we have to stop. This is the defendant lobby, all right, but there's no defendant. Where the fuck is my client?
I love me some water-based sports.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to reach Lana all
Sporting
morning.
activities.
What did you just say?
I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? Where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if... huh?
Who is this? Let me look at.
Something's
Let me
happening
look at the
behind the
walkthrough.
scenes.
Hey!
It's Edgeworth.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah! Edgeworth!
Knowing you've already figured it out.
Wait, so does Edgeworth know?
Edgeworth always knows.
I haven't had access to my car. You think I haven't been investigating this shit?
True.
I need my ride, right?
How good do we
To
think
the
Edgeworth
owner
is
of the
at water skiing?
7777777.
Thanks, Angus.
Who do we think the what is, Esther?
How good do we think Edgeworth is at water skiing?
I think he does it on like the weekends of his vacations, which is to say almost never.
Yeah. I think I think Edgeworth is good at his job, but then not good at much of anything else. I like to think he's very clumsy, actually.
See, here's the thing.
I don't know, I think he's
I think
he's amazing
Oh my
at just
God.
about everything. He just doesn't care.
I love the dynamic between Angus and I, which is that we're both shy and don't want to interrupt each other, and we both have the same breaking point, where eventually both of us are like, alright, I can go now, and every fucking time we talk at the same time. Every single time. We are so in sync.
To be fair, you interrupted me as I was reading the goddamn lines.
No, Esther talked
No,
first.
I didn't!
Esther
I was through half a sentence, and then you started.
To be fair, I can also hear Esther's voice coming through Jeannie's headset before I hear it.
How?
We're like in the same room together.
How? I think I'd tell you if I had gone to visit Esther. It'd be a pretty long trip.
No, whenever I'm sitting right next to you, I can very faintly hear Esther's voice from your headset before I start hearing it in my earbuds.
Hmm.
So I hear Esther at a significant delay.
Why?
Oh, hey, Shiny.
God fucking damn it. There he goes.
Hello, Shiny Whipper.
You know what? It's fine. I'm less salty about it because literally after that stream I was playing, and not only did I find the shiny Chimchar on stream, but I showed you two. I found a shiny Rotom later on.
You did indeed.
I just found it. It was just there.
I think I walked
I
past
know who all sevens is. It's fucking me. I'm the luckiest boy.
I think I ran full sprint past a shiny Relor, but I'm not 100% sure.
I felt that pain.
The ball was bright orange. I don't know if that was just like a visual glitch or whatever.
It's supposed to be gold.
I can look up shiny Relor.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, I didn't finish the line, but alright.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's nice.
No, I'm already making the video. Hold on.
No, it didn't look like that.
I'm not reading it out of spite, Junior. The owner of this 7777777 ID number is that.
Thank you.
Okay. So it wasn't shiny. The ball looked orange.
Oh my god. All of the fucking pictures I need to take for Pokemon. Give me a second.
Do this later, Jeannie.
I mean, I'm right here.
Yeah, but we're streaming.
I'm getting grief.
Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. He looks so mad.
1 second, I closed the stream. I'm opening Discord again.
Cool.
How dare you?
I have a good reason.
I'm sure you do. That
I
sounded
do.
laced with sarcasm.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
Angus, what do you think?
What?
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry, that was aggressive.
What do
I
you
just
think...
expected like sass. Okay, go on.
What do you think are the odds that Jeannie gets the game over from presenting evidence? I think it's quite
Like
high.
83%. Why do you ask?
Yeah, I
Y'all
think
have
it's
no
quite
faith
high.
in me.
I have no faith in you because I game overed here.
No. Let's see.
I have no faith in you because you're very good at jumping the gun.
True. Jeannie is always like, I know exactly what to do, exactly what to present, and the game's like, we want you to be like a step behind that. And Jeannie's like, no, I know he's the killer.
I'm going for their throats.
Your Honor, it was Edgeworth. There's photographic evidence in our group chat for you.
Oh no.
Yay! I like
Hold
that a lot of the regional forms, their shinies just look like the original forms. It's very cute.
Ah, there's a little baby.
True.
I love not lying.
True. Not yet.
In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes right, and Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty.
But
Bottom line, you're fucked.
But she didn't do it.
I figured you'd say as much, and that's why I came here, to hear what you have to say.
God, I love this guy.
I love
Explain yourself.
It's the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
Why are you yelling?
The truth.
Is Muffin yelling?
Yeah.
No. Everything goes back to the SL9 incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past.
That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
Have you considered how much I like winning, Mr. Wright?
Have you considered how much you also like your reputation? Actually, wait.
Yeah, my
no,
reputation as a winner.
Yeah. The reputation that's
My
already
reputation
in the
that's
toilet.
going in the toilet.
You okay?
Baby kitty.
Oh.
See, for me, we both said toilet at the exact same time. It was some of the most in sync we've ever been.
Yeah, I'm sending the picture of her to the group chat, standing on my snack table.
Baby!
She's like, I don't give a fuck about these snacks. I'm gonna stand right here.
Muffin does not give a fuck. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Angus?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
See you in court, right?
See you in hell, right?
Merry Christmas.
And a happy new year to you. This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. It feels so weird not having an assistant next to me.
Court is now in... Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't have the green bar around me.
No,
Court?
no.
Right at it.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
This is tiny little.
Court is now in session.
Mr. Yawana!
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Also, you might need
Ow,
to.
ow, 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 ow.
You might need to cough a bit, sir. You sound your voice doesn't sound too good.
Yahoo!
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But, before that, the police chief has...
The police chief.
The big cheese has a proposal to make.
Chief Gantz.
The man himself.
Oh, I have operated in this courtroom. Morning, folks.
He's materialized.
Hello, titties. I mean, Gant. I mean, titties.
Years.
Chief Titties.
Chief Titties.
Chief Titties. How's everyone doing? Hey, G. Been back to the pool yet? Oh, damn.
Damn.
No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my own work.
I can't wait for the role of judge to be passed back to me so I can hit you all with a fucking uwu trial.
I hate.
That's a good one. Don't think I can top that.
Chief Gant, it's not an appropriate thing to call him. Man's just doing his job.
You know, I thought the same thing last time I was in court against Wright. Anyway, if you don't mind me asking, Chief, what exactly is this proposal of yours?
Lana
He's done away. He's done away with the music.
Yeah. He said, fuck the music.
He's almighty.
is our... Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
Shouldn't she ask her lawyer that?
Yeah.
Literally. She wants to do what?
Although, I guess this is a good way to do it, because if she asks Phoenix, Phoenix will probably be like, no! You're just gonna plead guilty again. But this way, it's like, well, now everyone in the court knows about it, and I'm talking directly to the judge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess this is the smart way to do it. Having heard what Mr. Wright put your badge away.
Sorry, slip of the hand.
Put that thing away right.
I just like to
I
imagine
bet
that
it's a reflex for you, but come on.
I just like to imagine that every now and then Phoenix just like instinctually is like hand on his badge, like it's like
He just rips it from his lapel.
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request.
His lapel is Velcro, so he can just rip it off and show people his badge and then just put it right back.
He fucking trips in like the playground sand. It's gone forever.
Yeah.
We had to postpone a trial for 4 weeks until Mr. Wright could find his badge.
I can't get to court without my badge. It
God,
shows I'm an attorney.
That was the. We nearly broke the record for longest courtroom recess.
Do you two know what a Bakugan is?
I do know what
Yes.
a Bakugan is.
When I was in like 1st or 2nd grade, I had a Bakugan.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the playground with it, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was playing a game called Buried Treasure, I think. I buried it in the gravel, and then I couldn't find it.
Esther.
Listen, I wasn't the smartest of kids.
How old were you?
I don't know, 1st or 2nd grade. What would that be?
I'd be like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Or like, yeah, 6 or 7. Okay,
A
so
child.
Child.
a child.
Anyway, I tore
No.
that. It was underneath. It was underneath the swings. I tore that fucking gravel apart, and I remember it being so wet that like once I got to a certain point, the hole that I dug just started filling with top water. So I was burying my hands in like a self-imposed pool that I had made to find my Bakugan.
Oh no! Some other kid took it.
No, I found it.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah. Listen.
That's the magic of Bakugan to play that.
I buried it in a spot where I thought I would remember because it was under the swings. And Bakugan are very fucking small, so I lost it for a little
I
bit.
guess you could say,
It was
but it was
Bakugan.
Bakugan. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Just don't bury your Bakugan.
I thought he was gonna fade away and then Lana was gonna fade in.
I mean, here's the fun thing about playing Buried Treasure. I wasn't playing it with anybody. I did that on my own. With no one telling me to.
At the very least, no one else knew where it was.
I mean, what fucking kid would, like, bury their, like, arm deep into the fucking, like, mud-caked gravel that's filling with fucking water?
Yeah, literally.
Like, no one else was gonna find that but me.
Yeah.
What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. As I have been saying the entire fucking time.
No,
I did it.
Lana!
I'm a murderer. I'm a killer. I'm a vicious murderer.
You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, white boy, I no longer require your services. Get fucked.
But Lana!
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. A request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial.
Damn, I guess stream's over. Holy shit.
This is completely and totally unprecedented. I'm not questioning it.
Yeah.
Even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening!
Maybe you should have done the Fortnite dance, white boy.
Fuck, I should have done the Fortnite dance!
It appears
You should have gone for the head.
It appears the time...
I'm sorry.
You should have gone for the head. I'm guilty. No!
Some artist out there, I will never stop you from making it so, like, make it so Chief Gant looks like Thanos.
Should have gone for the head right at.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. The court finds the defendant...
You should have gone to the pool. One moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth?
My boy!
You're about to win.
Yes, what the fuck is this? The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come now, Worthy.
Oh my god, Lana became Gant!
That's
crazy.
Consumed her.
He consumed her!
He became.
He has assumed the
You're
position.
going to become a part of me.
No!
You're going to become something extraordinary.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm so glad you got it. I'm so glad. And I also love that he is just out of the loop. He isn't. I don't know if you know what I'm referencing.
Gant seems like someone who would tell someone else that they will in fact pay for their insolence.
I understand this is a difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? Hmm?
Oh, I love him.
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
What?
Oh! Tell him! Tell him!
Bitch, you heard me. Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Ezra's kind of fucking it up.
With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal, hmm? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh? To whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Scott. I request that the court hears her testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue.
I don't care what you think, Miss Scott.
Oh! Edgeworth said, I'm that bitch.
You think I, the gayest man in this courtroom, cares what you, a female, has to say?
Oh, damn.
The exposure of the truth sometimes results in tragedy.
I would say that's out of character, but Edgeworths really do kind of be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, especially in the investigations games. Like, Edgeworth is just sometimes like, move, I'm gay. I don't give a shit.
No, that's exactly how he is.
Yeah.
However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Very well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request.
Fuck yeah.
That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
This man.
I don't fear you or your titties.
This man. This man is terrifying. Look at the menace behind his eyes.
Look at the power behind those tits.
Look at the absolute power behind those tits.
I like those sunglasses, though.
Me too.
Miss Emma Sky, please take the stand.
Where the fuck is Emma? Where is Emma?
Where is Emma?
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
She's about to be in hell, right? Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Emma. Emma Sky. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago, Thank you. You're like the first witness to cooperate with me in 13 years.
Although
You encountered the serial killer. You encountered the serial killer, Joe Dark of the Joe Dark Killings.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't answer with, I'm a high schooler, but I want to be a scientific investigator.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
Well, too bad. Buckle up.
I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Your Honor, do I look like Mr. Wright to you? Of course I have a point that I'm getting at here. It most certainly is.
Wow, fuck you too,
I don't
I guess.
know why are you still in that stand? You've been fired. Go home.
Go home.
Well, firstly, I've kind of been...
Have soup ready for me.
Damn.
Just continue, Edgeworth.
That's what I thought.
Well, okay then.
He sure gave in fast. Yeah, literally, actually, why is Phoenix still here?
I mean,
No.
I'm guessing the assumption here is that because of what Edgeworth said, everything that Lana said just doesn't matter.
Even her self-representing? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's been called into question as for how genuine it is.
Yeah, because Edgeworth is like, surely some kind of deal has been struck here. I don't believe anything that she's saying.
Yeah.
Press A.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
It's one word. Yes, I read the line.
Okay.
You don't have to sound offended. We're just telling you to continue.
I know, I
I
didn't hear it.
beseech you.
I didn't hear it.
It's fine if you didn't hear it.
All right.
That's why we are telling
Now. Are you satisfied?
you.
Yes.
Good. Please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. What the fuck? Why are you
Who
sounding
says
all...
yesterday?
Phoenix! Why are you
Phoenix!
waxing philosophical, you fucking bozo?
Okay, boomer. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial.
Witness testimony.
I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instance. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
Please recall your trauma. It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
Yeah, but it sucks that Neil Marshall was.
Well,
He was a twink anyway, with a gun.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
that's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Says you! Says you! I'm sorry, you will make shit up on the spot!
Very well. I trust that you have a plan, unlike Mr. Wright. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Yeah, you know
Of
who's
course,
defense? Me. And
All right,
yes,
go on, Lana.
Sitting in my sister's office.
Tell your sister that she's lying.
2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct? Yes. She...
I love the jokes that kill Angus.
You good there?
It's like, you think that it's just your answer quietly going, recall your trauma.
call your drama.
I was doing it to the music.
Yeah.
So like all I can think now is just like this song that's playing right now. It's just like those are the lyrics just
Yeah.
blasting.
Like Winston Payne is just quietly singing in the corner.
Call your drama for the court, why don't you?
Courtroom drama, more like courtroom trauma. Am I right?
I don't get many cases, so this is what I do in my spare time.
He gets more cases than treatments.
Fuck
Probably.
off.
He just loses them all.
Phoenix gets like 3 a year.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
That's because Phoenix only does murders.
Yeah,
That's
true,
because
actually.
Phoenix doesn't. Like, you'd think that Phoenix would get more, considering that I don't think the man has ever been paid for his services ever.
She was second in command under then the chief of police Gant. My sister, she was the best detective ever.
Yes, I remember. Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair. What happened to my voice? It's changed, haven't it? What am I doing?
Have you gone through puberty, Your Honor?
Does it sound different? What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I've done.
Sir, do you
It's
need a
fine, Your Honor.
lozenge?
Just
Apparently.
can one of the bailiffs get this man a lozenge? Anyway, I believe they shared the same office.
That's right. I'd always sit at my sister's desk
Lana slept on the floor.
and dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day, too.
The police department. Oh, why has? Oh,
You
why
okay?
did the stream minimize for me? Fuck you, Discord.
Oh.
Discord sucks ass.
The police department and the. Hey yo.
It's kind
The
of
police
glitching out
department and the
for me, too.
prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day. Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's kind of glitching out for me too.
The sound?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
The sound kind of glitched out for me for a second. I don't know what to do.
It might just be.
Wait for who?
Just the sound in general. It might just be a connection thing. It should
Maybe.
clear up on its own.
Oh, that's homophobic.
Yeah.
Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work.
But then someone died.
But then someone fucking died.
I never got dinner.
I think Jeannie stole a screw from my chair from my house.
What?
What?
A screw fell out of a chair in my room, and I set it on my dresser, and I think it's gone now.
Jeannie just added that to her little screw collection.
Of course, she had to replace them. She had a few screws loose.
I always have a few screws loose. What are you talking about?
And now I'm screwed because of it.
Genuinely, I'm sorry. If I don't know if I don't think I'd take it. It's possible that I threw it out not knowing what it was for and thinking it was just a loose screw that was just there for some reason.
Why would you touch someone
That's entirely
else's screw?
possible.
Well, we were cleaning.
She was caffeinated. She was caffeinated, and as such, decided to try cleaning my entire room.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Jeannie said that she was gonna that I was gonna do a video call. This was like years ago.
This
She
was a
like,
while ago.
I'm gonna fucking make you clean your room. You're gonna get on a video call with me, and you're gonna point your fucking camera around. I'm gonna be like, clean that.
Clean. Do it.
Yeah, you never did that.
Yeah,
So my room is still dirty.
Oh, hold on. I gotta let skits out. Hold on. I'm not trying to escape from my
All
problems.
right.
I'm just trying to escape from my problems.
I will say she did not touch a drawer that she thought that some, adult things were in. They weren't even in there. That's not even where I have it. She just didn't want to touch it just in case.
Just the primal fear.
Your opinion of someone can and will change once you know exactly what they could fit in their ass.
I was in the middle of eating something while you said that.
I love how it took you a minute to actually die from it.
Because I was eating, I didn't want to choke to death.
I'm right, that's the funny part.
Yeah. Listen, I already said that Jeannie was unprecedented by saying I don't use lube. I don't...
No, she doesn't use lube, but she does eat it.
Yeah, apparently.
You have to remember the lore here.
Right.
Anyway, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What?
If it makes you feel better, we were talking about you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah, if it makes you... Yeah, good.
I know.
Good.
Don't know what you heard, but it doesn't matter.
Not entirely. I'll just take your word for it. You guys, you two seem... You seem nice. Seem like you wouldn't say a bad word about me.
No.
Fuck!
Angus is having a moral dilemma.
I was told not to say a bad word. It happened.
Yeah. I was just saying that it was unprecedented that you were like, I don't use lube. It was like, okay.
I mean, it's also none of the internet's business if I do or not.
But then why would you say it at all? That's the point! No one needs to know!
You didn't touch a drawer in my room out of fear of what could possibly be in there. It's nothing. There's like nothing in that drawer.
Yeah, that's all we were talking about.
Okay. That must have been a real shock.
Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly.
Tell us. What is your trauma?
Tell us
What were you doing at that moment?
Your trauma.
Your trauma? Courtroom drama, more like courtroom trauma, am I right?
The joke's always
No,
hit
I'm
better
right.
The second time.
Pretty sure I'm right, actually.
Press A.
Oh, I suppose you are, aren't you? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage. Hustage.
Edgeworth, I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that.
Hustage.
When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other.
So when the lights went down in the city, they started fucking.
No!
No!
I mean, we've already
Well,
made the
one of
joke
them got stabbed.
We've already made the joke that he got stabbed in the dick.
No, it was stabbed in the ass.
Yeah, then we made the joke that he was stabbed in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then we made the joke that his dick was so big it always touched the ground.
Yeah!
And then we made the joke that he only died because, like... I'm good.
You couldn't run. They could use... My boy, they could use it as a jump rope.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure I was watching them. Pretty
You
sure.
shouldn't.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. But Lana sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me just as much as she can. Or,
Fuck you, white boy.
Hold on, Hold on.
What?
Let me check Neil's autopsy.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute!
Press A. Yeah, there you go.
single stab wound piercing the heart.
Uh-huh.
So they did, but
God damn it.
thing that pierced him in the ass. It couldn't have been the knife.
It was his own gun.
No, it was his own penis.
Alright.
Ah, the forbidden corkscrew technique.
So this says stabbed in the back, though. So... Stab Mr. Marshall in the chest. Yeah, no, that's not correct. Hold on.
Well,
What?
there's one on the counter.
What the fuck?
You owe me some blue because you are, again, as
You
I stated
misremembered your trauma.
Goddamn. As I stated at the beginning, you are thinking too far ahead. That is correct.
She
but the game
literally
does...
said, hold on, she literally said that he was stabbed in the chest. The autopsy says stabbed in the back. Like, that's a clear contradiction.
Yeah, but the game doesn't want you to do that.
What?
Like I said, you're thinking too far ahead. You're too focused on that one thing. Maybe you should press all of Emma's statements before you jump to conclusions.
You have misremembered your trauma, you child.
I did that one. Mandarin coming in. Man. Yes.
A
no
man.
doubt. He was
Behold, a man!
a serial
He was
killer.
a featherless biped. Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of the ceremony. We were desperate to get anything from him that we could lead to an arrest. What the fuck did I stumbled my way through that sentence, but by God, I got there.
It's okay. It's still functionally the same sentence.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Like a little bitch, yes. Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator, much like my father did.
Oh.
Oh no.
He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. And then the earthquake hit. And then the blackout.
Oh no.
And then he ran to Sky and Gant's office.
There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened the door to have a look. That's when I saw him. Man, I love that guy from Powerpuff Girls.
Him? Yeah.
Him? I love him! What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were two people questioning Dark. There were two people present during Dark's questioning. Your Honor, I might need glasses. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about Gant.
Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after Dark.
When
He
Dark
was bold
grabbed
and brash, and then he was stabbed in the ass.
me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then, but
Oh, that's a nice resolution.
Yeah. So the game wants you to press this because she's not saying what she saw. You're pressing to get more information because this is a vague statement.
Okay. Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then the lights went out.
The lights.
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then. The detective? Yes.
Why was I about to read that line? What am I doing?
What the fuck are you doing? God damn it!
Look at my
The
badge.
detective. His
Yes.
reflexes kicking in.
Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Hear more.
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago?
Yes. That's what's so scary about this trial.
Why was there even an option to drop it right there? Phoenix? Like, good. That ties everything to the current case.
Literally.
Anyway. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time, word just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. Picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Ask about the picture. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has very important meaning.
But that list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's why you took a penalty. Not because you were wrong, but
Oh.
because the game expects you to go through this chronologically, and you kind of skipped over some statements. So that's not really your fault. You're correct. It's just not what the game expects you to do.
Okay. Well, it seems to have been lost. No, it hasn't.
I mean, yeah, the game does sort of tell you, hey, press fucking everything.
Yeah. Like, the game is very clear when you're not allowed to press stuff, and this is not one of those situations.
Okay. You drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right?
Yes, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation. I can still see it now, whenever I close my eyes.
That's strange. I took over the case after prosecutor Neil Marshall died. Yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken?
But I did draw it, I swear! I'm not just imagining it! This picture that Emma drew. That reminds me. I guess I should check the evidence again.
Well, anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you're a forensics major and not an art major.
Aw.
Damn.
The scene that imprinted an image on your mind. And you went into forensics. Can you please describe it for us?
The man...
Okay.
Yeah, so now that final statement chronologically is her describing the picture.
Yeah.
It's not her saying what happened, because it was dark and she couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know what happened after, so I guess that's why it's not legit to present the autopsy there? I don't know, it's strange.
Yeah.
She's saying what she thinks she saw, but it's not solid evidence either way.
Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence!
Huh? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be.
That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
This is the evidence list for the SO9 incident?
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over? Turn it... Ah! What's this? Who could ever look at the back of a piece of paper? Unprecedented!
I love how I had to very calmly be like, turn it over. Okay, so I grabbed the corner. I grabbed it. Okay, hang on, give me a second. I grab the corner. I flip it. Jesus!
Jesus! Edgeworth?
Yes, what is that?
Hey, that's it! That's the picture I drew!
Indeed. Two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear. Yeah.
I like to imagine that, like, to deliver it, Ezra just folded the list into like a paper airplane without ever looking at the back and flew it over to the judge.
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
Really? It looks like they're two very nice, cleanly printed papers.
Well, that's what high quality does.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What? What?
I hate that Angus has to hold himself back so Discord doesn't fucking eat him.
Yeah. Order! Order! But, Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? Did they have no other paper in the office?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
What a fucking idiot.
What? Wait a minute.
Oh, you know, he deserved to be staffed.
If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor!
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
Don't worry, that's natural.
Or yours, Your Honor.
If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
I've never turned it over in my life. Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see. Mm.
Audrey wants more people. Feed me, Seymour.
I just love this image. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Just
For
Edgeworth-
2 years, I've had this paper,
There's something
and
wrong.
not once have I deliciously turned it over.
Did you read the line?
Yeah.
Do you even have to ask?
I love the ones where, like, I read the line, and then Jeannie, like, 4 seconds later, is like, so did you read the line? It's like, Jeannie, I just
Oh,
did.
no, I get that feeling too. It happens a whole lot.
Like, I understand
Now
it
she
if I...
never checks,
I
and we have
understand
to
it.
remind her to press S.
I understand it if I said the line, like, a couple minutes ago, and then we got distracted with the joke. But, like, when I literally just read it, I'm like, yeah, I did.
Distracted with the joke too, though. I got distracted.
There wasn't a joke in between me reading the line and you asking.
I
though.
know. I think my brain was still there. I think my brain was still on.
Well, Edgeworth's best microwave impression.
No, you fool! You never let the microwave go off.
Even if I
Sorry,
hit the
Your
line
Honor.
early, it still goes off.
Yeah, true. I don't know if either of you noticed the screen was shaking, like this man was gonna go Super Saiyan, and all of a sudden he's just like, "Sorry, man. I don't know what happened there."
I did see that, yeah.
I nearly lost my microwavable composure.
a little bit of a breakdown.
Sorry, Your Honor. I nearly just lost my collective shit.
I want to see the universe where Edgeworth is like, and then instead of calming down, he's just like, fuck this shit, god damn it, my fucking life is over.
He starts like banging his head against the bench like Karma did.
Then he pulls the phone card and just slams his head against the wall behind him.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. I should have been a
There is
doctor. Fuck! Stop showing your fucking badge!
Put that shit
I
away.
almost spit my water all over everything. Stop
I
showing
knew I
me
should have
your
gone to
fucking
art
badge,
school.
Mr. Wright. I know, I get it.
Yes, you're a fucking lawyer.
God, I wish I could forget.
Why do you treat everything like it's a kindergarten playground? Sick of you!
What next? Are you gonna bury your Bakugan? Anyway, there is indeed something on the back of my list.
The only reason you're a competent lawyer is because you keep bringing teenage girls in the
That-
fucking courtroom.
It's that thing.
That's that thing. That thing that was dancing in the evidence room.
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I guess he was out of scrap paper.
Now keep in mind that the Blue Badger was just invented, and this list is 2 years old.
Yeah.
I love how the stream is like sort of aliasing the pixels for me.
Yeah?
So it did not look like it said it was found in Gant's desk. It said it was found in God's desk.
Let me check that. It has to be found in Gant's desk, and oh god.
Yeah, that's the full image. Now, do you remember very early in the trial when I said, "Oh god, my PTSD, put that fucking thing away"? This is referring to that. The
No, I remember.
Fun.
I remember it. Like, rotate this bird in your mind until it looks like a race.
The power of the DS, everyone.
I remember, I remember Jeannie being at my house, and I was like, "Hang on, throw some spaghetti at the wall and see what it looks like."
Very, very well. Witness, will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
It's the tooth, guys.
I remember-
I don't know what else there is to say. Huh?
I remember that Ginny also got stuck on this testimony because it was like, hang on, what is this? Your art is terrible.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
You.
Huh? Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Neil Marshall gets stabbed. Amber's just in the corner. I like to have fun.
Oh my god, what was that from?
Oh, the kazoo kid?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I vaguely remember this.
Fucking
Kazoo
opens
Kid.
the door to a serial killer.
Who are you?
What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture.
Sorry.
Yeah, Phoenix, very astute observation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it looks like Emma's thinking about something. Can't imagine what it could be.
She's got a
Live
brain?
Your past traumas. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago.
You could forget, but you never can.
Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows.
After
that, I must have fainted.
Crawl into a hole.
Sure shows exactly what I saw in that instance.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It added stakes to it.
I'm sure no one could understand what you were reading, though.
Me neither. It's okay.
I think we've improved the content.
Yeah. Oh my god, why is my stream bugging out? I like dropped hella frames.
That happens. There's like nothing you can do about that. It's just internet. You know, if your internet decides to be on high load for some reason, you're gonna drop frames.
Yeah.
You just can't do anything about it.
True, and I think it is still. I think it's raining. Actually, the sky looks blue, so I don't know.
It can be blue and rain. Rain goes sideways
Well,
sometimes.
to be fair, I'm looking at it through blinds. I can't really see too well, like see outside too well.
Yeah. To think a
Have you
flashing...
considered reliving your trauma?
To think a flash of
Yeah.
lightning could
No.
burn such an image in your mind.
Thanks to that, though, she
Get
was
your honor a lozenge.
Yippee!
thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Bailiff, he's going back to humor again.
What?
Yahoo!
Just a judge doing a really bad Mario impression.
Yeah.
No, that's from Joy's performance in the Sonic fan dub. Like at one point, Joy is like, "Ah, wah, 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 wah. Yippee!" And that's burning in my skull forever.
I love that. I need to
It
watch.
sounds like a bit on Mario, and I love it.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Nero Marshall.
Your Honor, are you all right?
Your Honor.
Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Is the judge okay?
Nero Marshall.
Neil Marshall.
Oh, Jesus.
He had a gun.
My brother had a gun.
His gun had a gun.
I love that clip.
Me too.
His gun had no safety.
My brother could beat up your brother. My brother had a gun.
My brother could beat anybody. My brother had a gun.
It's not even that. It's that the fact that we go through all of those lines where it's like, my brother could beat up your brother, my brother could beat up everybody's brother, and then like Jeannie and I get distracted talking about something in chat with Espeon, and then you fucking like come in like a fucking phoenix at the end, just like, my brother had a gun, and the clip ends perfectly on that line, and it fucking kills me because there's such a because we get distracted in the middle. It just comes in out of left field.
It was so perfect.
Nobody was ready for my brother's gun.
Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything.
During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Gooden was placed in charge. Under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
2 or 3 days later. Memory should have still been fresh in her mind.
Excuse me, witness.
Police force was down 1 gun that week.
Jesus.
But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows.
They gave me crayons.
What the fuck is that? Hang on. What the fuck is that question even? Like, could you explain why this picture is all black? Did Detective Goodman not hand you a full box of Crayolas to work with?
Literally.
They gave me
just give it a Sharpie, Your Honor. What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
I like that Emma is essentially like, oh no, they were in shadow, so I didn't know what colors to put on the painting. And it's like, why does that matter?
Why does it matter? So at the time, you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue?
I guess that's why it matters. Because she couldn't tell who was who.
No, I couldn't see him clearly. The lightning was so bright, I was knocked to the floor. You were knocked to the floor? Dark had a tight...
Everybody hit the floor.
She was going down. Dark was yelling timber. Marshall was yelling yeehaw.
You better move. You better dance.
Dark had a tight grip on
You
me.
better move. You better rotate this bird in your mouth.
But when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around. And that's when the lightning flashed.
You threw me like a stuffed animal.
Threw me like a rag doll. Like a plastic bag drifting through the wind. Wanting to
start again?
Yes.
Don't you ever feel like that, Mr. Wright?
Every day of my job.
Mr. Wright, tell me, when was the last time you let your colors burst?
What colors?
Blue, clearly.
It's because this is the only suit I own. That's why I'm wearing a blue suit.
How often
And
do
you
wash
paired it
Mr.
with-
Wright?
What?
You paired it with bright, aggressive pink tie, huh?
You only have one suit. You have to be like steam washing it every single day, Mr. Wright.
I
Are
am.
you coming into work with a dirty suit?
No, I steam wash it every day.
Damn.
What else do I have
What
to
do you
do?
wear
I
when you're
don't get many
investigating?
clients, Your Honor.
Right? What do you wear when you're investigating?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt.
You spend like 14 hours a day investigating, and then come in the next day, fresh in the morning, to do a trial. And then after the trial, you spend another 14 hours investigating. When do you have time to steam wash your suit, Mr. Wright?
I make the
He
time.
runs-
I find the hidden, mysterious 25th hour of the day.
He just walks into the river.
You say that like it's not a Persona 3 thing.
I know. I know. That's exactly what I was referencing.
Your Honor, I've crossed by him on his way to court. He's in a dead sprint in just like a tank top and some slacks. Like he runs to the dry cleaner on his way here. He sprints down the sidewalk, trying to get his suit on as he's got a piece of toast hanging from his mouth. And then he gets isekai to the courtroom. Yes.
Every single day, he kicks the door into the dry cleaner like, "Is it ready? I need it ready right now!"
Yes,
day.
after 3.5 blocks, he gets isekai to the courtroom, Your Honor.
He gets hit by a train.
I literally- Yeah, I
He
literally.
gets hit by a Zamboni.
I don't even take the bus. The bus just hits me, and I just get dragged on the front of it to the courthouse. It's kind of a routine at this point.
I love in the anime, Edgeworth has his big fucking red sports car, and Phoenix just bikes everywhere.
Yeah.
He has like this.
Have
like,
I?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've shown you the comic of, like, the reason why Larry in Scarlet and Violet is the way he is because he's just a fucking normal guy from Tokyo who got isekai into the Pokemon role.
Send me that comic.
I'm gonna try to find it after the stream.
Thank you. Anyway, it's your
What
line.
happened after the lightning flashed? Never tell me again.
After that, I must have fainted. You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place? No. I'm sorry.
That flash of lightning only drove off darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint.
I love that he's being so compassionate with her.
He's compassionate
There's also-
with everyone.
Yeah.
Just, you know. in his own
Do
way.
you really need to torture this girl any further?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here.
Anyway, this picture.
Well, if you're not the bad guy and I'm not the bad guy, then who is?
We can both be the good
Your
guy.
Honor.
No.
Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Of course, this is the exact scene! It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives?
Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
No, of course not. I better watch out, or if I find some way to cut my salary! I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives. So I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, you have a salary?
It's a small one, but yes, I do.
Is there something that's bothering you about this picture?
Huh? Oh, well...
That's strange.
Why do you have to... Why did it have to pan over to Edgeworth? What's that?
What? I
Do you
can't
have-
hear a fucking word you're
I'm
saying.
going. Yeah. He's saying, why did it pan over to
What?
Edgeworth?
Why did it pan to Edgeworth? What did
I
that
don't know.
contribute to this scene?
I
No one
don't
can
know.
hear you, Angus.
Oh, well, they can cry about it.
Okay.
She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet... there's clearly a contradiction here. There's what?
There's clearly a contradiction.
Yeah, no,
It's the
I
photo.
remember you were... I remember that you got stuck on this for a while, and I was also stuck on it, because it doesn't seem like it makes, like, instant sense. If we're ignoring this right half of the screen, because right now that's just not important, we think that's just scribbling.
Yeah, ignore the blue badger.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the blue badger.
Yeah, but sure.
I'm gonna send it across the street if you don't.
I can try it, yeah.
But you need to help me get that across the street.
No. All right, imagine you weren't given any context of what this is supposed to be. What would you interpret this as?
I mean, I would interpret it as an attack.
Would you say interpret that as a man holding a knife?
Oh, no. Oh, that's on purpose. The fact that it's blunt, it's not sharp, that's on purpose?
The way that he's holding that piece of chalk menacingly.
Yeah, it's a fucking rectangle, for one. I mean, because we know that the tip of the knife was broken, I can see a confusion here, but, like, if she was drawing a knife, it would probably look different than that.
Yeah.
So, you actually do exactly what you did in the last testimony here, I think. That got you the penalty. Now you're allowed to. So, again, it is kind of fucked up that you did do it correctly last time. Yeah, you press on this. It's just like the game wasn't ready for you to do that.
Oh, wait, I
You
already
already did
wait, what the
this.
fuck?
What the fuck?
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you?
Yes! I just don't know what!
You already did it. This is what got you the penalty last time. Do the exact same thing you did last time.
Oh, okay, so now I present the...
Yes.
Okay,
You already figured it out. It's just like
cool.
you weren't supposed to do it in the first testimony.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture that the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
Why is that green? The knife, right?
Yeah, the piece of chalk, yeah.
The piece of chalk.
Shit. Shit, my battery's dying. Hold on, I gotta go grab my...
Cringe.
my
Cringe.
charger
Still
real
at you. Oh, oh!
L plus ratio.
L plus ratio plus you're white.
No. Also, maybe, wasn't the tip of the knife found in his heart? Is that...
Like, right around his heart and lungs, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's why it shouldn't have been blunt yet. Like, even if you assume it is a knife, like, the tip shouldn't have been broken yet. I guess is what we're supposed to think.
Which, I mean, even still, I could understand why it would be drawn like that.
Yeah.
Like, even if it was just supposed to be a full-on knife. Like, oh no, you didn't make it a triangle.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess you're guilty of murder.
Yeah, you 3 days later, unable to speak due to trauma, probably fucking shaking and trembling, trying to draw this fucking picture the best you can. Like, oops, you drew it wrong, idiot.
Like, oh, you really messed up a detail here. I guess you're guilty of murder.
I guess you're a liar.
You're a liar, a cheat, a thief, and you're going to jail.
You're a murderer.
Have you considered kissing your hopes and dreams goodbye? Maybe tuck them in for their eternal slumber?
Sorry that, like, in your trauma, you drew an image slightly wrong when you were 14. You're going to jail for murder.
I'm sorry your art major didn't pan out. This knife looks like a piece of chalk. You're going to fucking jail.
Jail.
Yeah, anyway,
Jail for 1,000 years.
Emma and all of her trauma at 14, not able to speak, fucking shaking and trembling, trying to draw this image. Like, oops, you didn't draw the knife tip? You're guilty of murder.
But
Fuck you.
actually, get fucked. The contradiction, of course, lies here in your shitty fucking art skills. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken.
Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
How the fuck are they able to interpret, like, oh, that's a rectangle. That must be a knife with the tip broken off.
I don't
Like,
know.
I don't know. I'm not going to question it.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
Well, if you'd shut the fuck up and let me cook. It's obvious.
No,
really.
get out of the kitchen.
The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. The victim was only stabbed once, and the murder weapon should not yet be broken!
Ah! What's the meaning of this?
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand, with its tip lodged in the victim's.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body.
Impossible.
If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
That's right! But what does this mean?
I really like getting my desk today. The tip of this knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. Ergo, the only possible explanation is the victim's mother is mistaken.
Guess she's a fucking murderer.
That's why I asked her so many times if I was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly.
What the fuck is this scene? Why is Edgeworth so hard-headed about this?
I don't know.
But there's no other way to explain the inconsistency.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence?
You're treading on thin ice, right? I'm about to lose my entire shit.
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
No. You've already seen me go into microwave mode. Don't make me do more.
Order! 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 Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted?
Well, yes. I mean, the evidence list was split in half.
Are you ready to tell me that this very obviously tampered with investigation was tampered with?
Your Honor.
That Lana has already admitted was tampered with?
Literally! Please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. Oh my fucking god, Phoenix.
police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. We all know this.
Read it anyway.
After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark alongside Damon Gant. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story, there is a lie. I'm not lying. The man was really holding up a broken knife. She keeps saying the man.
The man.
She doesn't say
So
Joe
you
Dark.
say, liar.
Because she doesn't know. That's what she's assuming. Because she couldn't see who was who.
Yeah.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being 2 broken knives?
Don't I have another broken
He was
knife?
stabbed once with one. He was stabbed once with one, and then the other to break the tip into him.
Keep looking, Ginny.
Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's.
You literally stopped looking like right before it.
I think we discussed like the similarities
We
in the
did
last State's
talk
Attorney
about
stream.
this. Make sure you actually look at all of your evidence instead of just, like, glancing at them. Yeah. Man was stabbed. Yeah, that's a knife. You found it.
Sure did.
Good job.
I like how I said make sure you look at everything, and you have consistently gone over
You've
one
stood
piece of
past
evidence.
One piece of evidence.
Oh my god! You did it!
There
You
it
literally
is.
bounced over this like 4 times.
I was trying not to laugh. Like, oh hey, isn't it weird how this trophy looks a whole lot like it's shaped in the exact same way as that knife?
Isn't
Funny.
it weird how this trophy has a broken knife and the new one doesn't? Almost as if the knife was lost to all time?
And it's shaped in the exact same way. Weird.
Weird.
Hey, look at this rectangular knife.
Wow. I like how she's not even talking. She's just like in shock.
Anyway,
I
let's
just
continue.
let the gaze follow. Hang on, open that picture again, zoom in.
God damn it. Free me from this mortal coil.
Nah.
Because my gaze followed the angle of the knife directly to Mia's face.
Wait.
It
Wait,
went nowhere but Mia's face.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Well, she's dead, everyone.
Local straight person dies on camera, part 2.
Hold on, let me check the door. I think there's a cat out there.
Okay. Nothing will ever beat the comedic timing of being like, make sure to check everything. And Jeannie glances over the photo like 4 times. To look
She
at
hovers
everything
over it
around
in that one menu. Like, not even 4 times. It was like 7. Like, she stops just short of it. Like, she hovers over it for the least time possible. And she closely inspects everything else on the page.
Everything else in the menu. She looks at the, she looked at the fucking like autopsy report, the SL9 records, the fucking like just like shit that's text.
And just goes, past the actual picture as fast as humanly possible.
Clearly, this picture means nothing. It's just a celebratory photo. It's not like it. It's not like it has an image in it. It's the only image in your fucking inventory.
I'm going to curl up in my snuggie.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me make sure this isn't going to touch any wires.
Merry Christmas. I've given you a way to hide your shame from the world.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I understand why. It's just funny how I'm like, make sure to look at everything, and even then your brain is like, this isn't important.
We talked about this picture yesterday. Just not like the picture.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
So,
You're not even at fault. It's just funny.
I know, but I have nothing to say. I'm just a fool. I'm just
It's
a
like
girl
Phoenix
trying her
had
best
that-
to boss.
Yeah.
It's like Phoenix had that picture perfectly in front of him on his desk, and he just kept holding other pieces of evidence right above it so he couldn't see it.
I'd like to imagine, like, it's the center point of his desk, and everything else around it he's looking at. He's going through the SO9 files, he's opening the autopsy report, like, shit! What am I looking for? It's just, like, the fucking image of the knife is, like, pure front and center.
And he
Like
literally
he
just
picks
has
up
this.
every individual. He picks up every individual piece of evidence, so it perfectly hides the picture from his vision.
Yeah. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error. Mr. Wright. In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume, then, that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us. I see you messing with everything on your desk there.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way.
You, like, picked up that picture and started crying.
Look at this
Take a look at this. It's my badge.
photograph.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past.
That is when the
Hang on.
incident occurred, yes, Mr. Wright.
I love the uncertainty. It's like, is it the picture?
Look at this photograph? I don't know if it was that or if it was the trophy. Right here inside this picture.
This Phoenix, like throwing evidence as like boldly as possible up to like the judge. And just like, I think it's this.
I think.
Like, God help me.
That's Phoenix in a nutshell, though.
Yeah.
This is your line, Angus.
Oh, Edgeworth, where can you see it? This is a picture of the award ceremony.
Discord still cut that out.
All we heard was, What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm entering Super Microwave mode.
Oh.
It's the broken murder weapon.
Hold on, I'm putting my sleeves on. I literally froze. I literally froze in place.
Primal fear.
Fear.
Primal.
Prime.
Primal.
Also, Angus, text Espion. Where's Espion?
Espion wasn't online, so I
No.
didn't message him.
Oh, okay.
If he was online, maybe I would have. He's still not online.
That's crazy.
Press the A button to continue.
Yep. Yippee.
I was looking at something.
Oh, you can do
Mr.
it so
Wright,
much better than I
objection?
can.
Hold on. I had to fix my cord real fast.
Oh my god.
What? Is that
Scared
very
me.
loud?
No.
Yeah.
It still scared me.
Oh.
Oh, was it?
No,
Welcome.
you put the fear of God in me.
Good.
My brain is just like flooded with like that one tone voice clip from Mario Kart 64. Just, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding. That's a broken knife!
I didn't get the King of Prosecutors Award 4 times in a row for this shit, Mario!
I'll be so real, I thought you were doing pain.
Yeah, Pain's on there like once. Like
He's on there
40
once?
years ago.
He's like half on there. If anything. Like they just got
40
like half the letters in each of his name. So it's like Win
There's a,
Win Pay.
would pay. 40
So
years
there's
ago,
an
he got
entry with
participation.
Yeah.
there's an entry from like 3 years ago. It's just like, it's just kidding. It's Miles Edgeworth, baby.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Order! Order! Order!
Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. What the
His
fuck?
brother didn't have a gun!
Brother.
No!
He was on the job. He didn't have his gun.
Wait,
Oh.
wait. You're meaning to tell me Neil Marshall didn't have a gun? Why
have a
would
gun.
Jake lie about that?
My brother had a gun.
My brother was on the clock. He couldn't have his gun.
He had a gun at home.
This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
But that can't be. His gun.
My brother was a young.
Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
My brother loved some fun.
My brother was number one,
My brother always won.
and my brother was the gun.
My brother was one of the sex specials.
Read your line!
I'm too much to die.
My brother was in love with someone.
My brother was normal.
What?
I heard my brother was normal. I don't know if that's what you said.
No. My brother loved another man.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna text Austin. Well, actually, he would have gotten the notification. Nah.
Oh, number went up. Number corner, go up.
Oh.
Number go up, make
go
brain go
up.
brrrr,
Number corner go up.
brrrr.
Hello, new viewer. I'm sorry if we've intimidated you. We've been starved for attention.
Please, God.
Tell your friends. We won't kill them instantly.
Are you gonna read
Because of the
your
King of Prosecutors award knife was the murder weapon. Then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
My brother was stabbed in the lung.
line? What do you mean?
You're
killing him.
I mean, he was already killed.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry.
It's fine. The man raising a knife would have been prosecuting Neil Marshall.
Oh. Oh!
My brother killed someone.
That's right. He was the one.
He was
But
the one.
The prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here?
My brother was a rap god. I'm glad that killed you on the spot.
Local lesbian dies on camera.
No, that's when I drop shit.
Yeah.
That was just the laugh.
It seems Mr. Wright was a bit too eager to jump the gun.
Wait.
Perfect.
I remember now. I remember everything.
Even though I couldn't see them because it was dark. Witness?
Joe Dark.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Edgeworth.
What is it?
Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His
No.
list. The one with that picture scribbled on the back.
With that thing.
With that thing.
God. I knew
My
it.
brother always kept that bang on him.
My brother hated the name Joe. Threw him right into a rage.
This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
What?
Didn't we
You-
already know that?
You drew that? No, we were assuming Gumshoe did.
Oh.
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. At this time,
My brother danced in the evidence room.
all this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part deep away inside me.
My brother loved a nun. Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor.
My
First the-
brother punched the sun.
First the knife mix-up, and now the blue badger? This should be interesting. Emma's recollection.
Emma's recollection.
Recall your past trauma. When I saw the man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger.
The
He
blue
wasn't
badger.
in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
My brother had trauma.
So I had,
I had-
Discord turned on.
I had Discord turned off.
Oh!
Congratulations.
Well, hello.
This is certainly most unusual.
My brother had his Discord turned off. Try impossible.
Rhyme. Why is it funnier if it doesn't rhyme? What's wrong with us?
My brother was not, in fact, Dr. Seuss.
My brother loves spaghetti.
My brother didn't like green eggs and ham.
He said, "No, Sam, I am. I ain't having any of your green eggs and ham." My brother's heart shrunk 5 sizes that day.
My brother shot the hand. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago.
Wow. Yes, well, the defense may now begin its cross-exam. Stop! Please! Don't pursue this any further.
Lana!
What's
My
the
brother
meaning
would have
of
pursued this.
My brother would have pursued this to the end. Please remain seated in the defendant's chair.
How does one talk to themselves? I think he meant themselves without sounding crazy. You always sound crazy to yourself. I promise you that.
But you can't do this! I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that?
Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Lana is dedicated to throwing herself on the sword, quite literally.
What if I drink this poison in court? You can't stop me then.
Not as much as my brother.
I thought that would make Angus laugh. Jeannie doesn't know the context
No,
of
I
what
got it.
said.
I was just trying to. I got it. I was just trying to say my fucking joke, and the thing got ate up. I guess, but
I can't believe that happens twice.
What?
she does. Oh no!
We'll get there, Jeannie.
Okay.
Like, 2 defendants just, like, eat poison on the stand.
My brother got poisoned.
Why?
Silence!
It's funny.
The defense...
You okay? You're
The
on.
defense
You
will
wonder
now
have you
begin
been poisoned at the stand?
No, I burped, excuse me. The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant.
Seems we're finally getting to the
My
core
brother
of the
didn't the
matter.
defendant.
I just imagine Lana just, like, fucking, like, kicks down, like, 4 bailiffs. They have to, like, fucking body tackle them. Like,
Literally.
Like Neil Marshall's sitting next to Mr. Payne. Every time they say something, he just like throws out something related. Just like to Payne. It's completely unprompted. Like my brother had a broken knife.
hey, Jeannie, are you ready for the cross-examination that gave me PTSD?
No. When you say that man, I assume you refer to Joe Dark? Yes. At least I think it was him. You think?
My brother was a man.
All I could really see were shadows.
My brother used to think. A power outage immediately preceded the incident. It was also documented in the prosecutor's office reports. Okay, I had Mr. Marshall was bleeding a bit into Mr. Edgeworth there.
A little bit, a little bit.
He was going into a yeehaw.
So then you...
Panic.
My brother had spurs on his knees.
Jeez. Why would you do something
He
so
wore them in the
dangerous?
courtroom. He wore them into the courtroom because he likes to jingle jangle.
He liked the ding 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 sounds.
A ding 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 went the trolley. And also my brother.
My brother could do a backflip.
What else could I have done? He was about to stab Mr. Marshall.
Espeon, please don't put spoilers in chat. Jeannie has not played past this game. I can joke about vague stuff, but that's very specific.
I'll leave it. Fair. Hey,
My brother.
drag a friend to the stream. I'm trying to get my viewer average to 3, and I'm like at 2.11.
2.11?
Yeah. And here's hoping she doesn't remember it by next game. I probably won't.
She won't, no, but still.
He seems convinced.
My brother.
My brother.
My brother also spoiled his attorney.
She seems convinced.
My brother likes showing off his badge.
My brother liked interrupting lines.
My brother had a brother.
Wait.
It was me.
Yeah.
My
my
brother
brother's
had a sister. That was also me.
I'm my brother's brother.
I'm bigender.
She seemed convinced that Dark was the one holding the knife.
Angus? Oh, he's dying. Sorry. Yeah?
I'm sorry, I just got getting picture of wheezing laughter.
What? I heard none of that.
Discord killed you.
Nothing prepared me. But I'm bigender.
You You said my brother had a sister. That's also me. I continued your joke.
I was like, when Jacob Marshall was just casually trans, but him being my gender is somehow funnier. My gender is fluid. I keep it in my flask.
Let me just hold on. I gotta take
fluid.
hold on. I gotta take a drink of gender.
Gotta take a swig of my testosterone tea.
Yeah. This is my gender fluid.
My estrogen energy drink.
It's my gender fluid.
Oh my gosh. All right.
But as you just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife.
Holding the knife.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. When that dark guy knocked me down, all I could think was, I've got to help that other person.
My brother was helped by a little girl. He died.
He died.
What do you mean you think? It all happened so fast. And I was in shock. I don't remember everything clearly. But I did. It's all kind of a blur.
It was a dark and stormy night. My brother ate shit.
It was a dark and stormy night. Some murder was about to be done.
Someone should induce amnesia just to be safe. I'm sure she won't remember. I don't think she read the message.
Yeah, I did.
This guy was almost killed.
I didn't read it out loud though.
Hang on. You read your chat since when?
Since I have two screens to look at.
Damn.
I don't know, because there have been times where we read a message, then 40 minutes later, you're just like, oh, hang on, someone chatted.
I love watching the Pokemon streams because there's like Espeon will do like Espeon will like message like 9 things and you've missed them all.
Well, okay, because here's the thing. At least with this game, there are pauses in between where I'm literally not putting any inputs in. With something like Pokemon, I'm constantly like moving around and like looking around and doing stuff.
No, you're not. That's
yes.
why you never find shinies.
My favorite turn-based RPG, Pokemon.
I'm going to mute you both.
Okay.
High intensity action.
I'm going to mute you.
I bet you will. My brother was mute.
Congratulations. Neither of you are heard on stream. Have fun. I can. Stream cannot. I am dead serious. Espeon says you actually did it. Remember the power I hold. Now behave yourselves.
Oh, I thought that we weren't muted because of the flashes in the corner.
No,
Okay.
that is just showing that someone is talking in this chat. That doesn't mean
I see. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Press A.
Press A. I didn't read the line. Get fucked. Look at the buffoon. Or who knows? Maybe I did while it was muted. You'll never know.
I literally could hear you the entire time you were muted. I could hear you the entire
you still
time.
fell for it. And you still fell for it. My brother took a clip.
Read your motherfucking line, or I swear to God.
My brother could read his lines.
What are you gonna do? Mute me? I'll read it while I'm muted. The stream won't get it.
Please, Angus.
Please.
I want to continue.
I love holding my favorite streamers hostage. My brother was held hostage.
Yeah.
This guy was killed. This guy was almost killed before this to a murder about to take place.
Yeah, you pleased yourself, bud.
I always am. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is almost natural.
My brother
It's
likes
only
ham.
natural.
I saw
My
the
brother
man.
was disoriented.
My brother was disorganized.
My brother had a dresser drawer.
Fucking hell. I saw
My
a man
brother
about
had
to
it.
stab at the other person who I thought was Mr. Marshall.
My
I knew
brother
I-
had a turtle.
I knew
That's
I
my
had to
turtle
stop.
now.
What?
Yeah, maybe if you would let me say my joke, you could hear me.
My brother had to be stopped.
I think Jeeb has too much
All
power.
that prosecuting power.
Viva la revolution? No. No.
My brother kick-started the revolution.
My brother took place in the French Revolution.
He took place in it?
Damn.
He took. Wait, is that what I said? Oh my god.
My brother
I
witnessed
think
the
I
Queen's
said took
execution.
part.
That
No, you
still
said
doesn't
took
make
place.
sense.
You definitely said took place.
The Snuggie is too powerful. It's making me so much more tired.
My brother was 400 years old.
Viva la revolution,
My brother
down with the
invented-
monarchy.
My brother invented the guillotine.
My brother would shout off with their heads.
Please, we have to continue the stream.
I knew I had to stop the man with the knife.
Mm-mm. What you did was very brave, young girl. So then, what happened next?
Very brave, but also very fucking stupid.
Mm-mm.
You are the very brave and very stupid.
My brother.
My
used to
brother
be
was
brave.
talented enough to be both. My brother was talented enough to be both.
Are you sure about this? Of course. See?
My brother salted his PB&Js.
I even drew a picture of it. I'm sorry, you said he
My
salted
brother had
his
a peanut
PB&Js?
allergy.
My favorite jokes are the ones that Genie ignores and Angus dies too. I think I've said that before. And Genie just pretends
brother
like
had a-
nothing has happened and Angus is fucking dying in the background.
My brother had a peanut allergy.
Wait!
He ate them just to feel strong.
He ain't had to feel alive. Till he wasn't.
Still confused how we went from the quick and relatively clean guillotine to the fucking electric chair?
Quick and clean?
I mean,
Historically, those things had to be dropped like 6 times.
Really?
What are you talking about?
and
Electric
that's
chair's
why,
not much better though, I will agree.
and that's
kinda
why
fucked
you
up.
just get someone who's really big and buff, give them a massive battle axe, and let them do their thing.
That also didn't go all the way through most of the time. That usually took
Ma-
several swings.
Well, if they're a massive pussy.
My brother.
Why, you can't go through the human skeleton? Guess you're a beta male.
That makes you a beta. My brother used an electric chair to make popcorn.
He put it right in the bowl.
He put it around. It popped off the chair, then popped perfectly into his bowl. I never knew how he did it.
Popped
My
right in
brother-
his
Down to the
mouth.
science.
My brother had 2 rivals in his life, Joe Darkham and Chuck Norris.
Chuck
My
Norris
brother
wanted to be
secretly
like my
invented
brother.
the acting genes.
God damn it.
My brother Chuck Norris.
Chuck the North.
See, what we should have done is just thrown people out of trebuchets.
What's a trebuchet again?
It's a worse catapult.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's a better catapult.
It depends on what you're using it for. Trebuchets are the ones with the big
My brother.
fucking counterweights that, like, you drop the counterweight and they, like, do a full pivot swing.
Oh. Wonder what Ace Attorney uses for their death penalty?
I think electric chair,
I'm guessing.
if I recall correctly.
My brother was fired from the catapult. Shots
brother was
on while he was
fired.
up there with the
My brother was fired from Laugh.
My
He was
brother
told-
was fired from the chemical factory.
The chemical factory. Oh my god, Espeon, do you even remember her name?
Please, boy.
My brother dated the mafia lady.
Mm.
It was the chief of detectives who thought of this hideous beast. My brother was a hideous beast. It was just this year. What?
Oh,
What?
God! Don't say
Not
that
once have
ever
I
again.
claimed. Not once have I claimed that my brother was a twink. The blue badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable.
My
I know.
brother's favorite Pokemon was Cottony.
Why Cottony?
Why not Cottony?
True. Why Cottony and not Whimsicott?
Listen, we can't ask him. He's dead.
My brother's second favorite Pokemon was Maractus.
Yeah.
Botany is where it's at. I think Espeon genuinely got confused and thought we said botany and not cottony.
Not favorite. My brother's favorite Pokemon was Botany.
Oh my god.
My brother's favorite Pokemon was botulism.
Was what?
My brother's favorite
With
Pokemon was
botulism.
Bipartinism.
I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging
My
feeling.
brother's favorite Pokemon was Antidote
I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him somewhere before. Now I
My
finally
brother
remember.
My brother liked Cottony because it looked like a head of cauliflower.
My brother had hippopotamus phobia.
Oh, brother, just when you thought that.
Y'all
thing-
know what hippopotamus phobia is?
No.
It's a fear of long words.
That's so bullshit. That's so bullshit.
I'm serious. The fear
No.
of long words is called hippopotamus phobia.
I'm not saying that you're full of shit. I'm not saying that what you're saying is bullshit. I'm saying that that's so ironic and stupid. It takes a shorter amount of time to say fear of long words.
Does the Blue Badger run on AA batteries? I don't know.
I think it runs on D batteries.
Yeah.
My brother ran on D battery.
It runs on hopes and dreams.
Yeah. Oh, brother, just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion.
Tell us.
My brother was a brother.
Where in the room did you see him dancing?
How was that undulation?
The shadow. You mean you didn't actually see his face with the winning smile and all? That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken.
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did.
Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation. If so, by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was.
It wasn't Emma saw when the lightning flashed. Who is this blue badger really?
Oh, there's a dog barking.
I think it's the face.
My brother had a vase.
I think it's the face.
My brother had a face.
It was an ass face. Blue Badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture. Is she certain she saw its shadow? Ladies and gentlemen,
My brother had a shadow.
both and neither.
Why are you talking about uranium?
My brother had the world record on Shadow the Hedgehog speedruns.
Oh god.
Oh.
It is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room. Mr. Wright!
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious blue badger look-alike.
Jar.
Ah!
Local lesbian dies on camera. Are you okay?
I just heard like a bang outside, like a firework.
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
My brother had a local lesbian.
My brother had a gun. That's what you heard. That was my brother's gun.
It was my brother's gun.
You know you need more than calories to live, right? Like nutrients?
I think it's this. Like, let me check
Use your
it real
best
fast.
judgment. Use your best judgment.
My brother thought.
Yeah. That's blue badger-ish.
You're a blue badger.
Badger, 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 badger.
The music stopped! The mysterious blue badger was in fact this!
But that's... what exactly is that?
I believe it's some sort of jar. Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger! It doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint?
Our viewpoint.
Buh.
Okay,
Stop.
here you go. Make it look like the blue badger. If you are slightly off, you take a penalty.
Are you serious?
Yes! This is why I said this gave me PTSD. This is horrible.
That looks like a jar.
That looks like a jar. Does that...
Part of that's
make
a
it,
jar.
Yeah, make it line up with the image above. It has to look exactly like the silhouette of the head.
That's a jar.
Jeannie, does the top horn on that silhouette look like that?
No.
It's not that long either.
I love this haunted music.
I hate this music so
My
much.
brother haunts me.
You need to rotate it more.
Hold on.
My brother haunts me.
Right about there, right?
Your best judgment. I am not saying a word.
Oh my god. Please, for the love of God.
My brother was right about there. That's a jar. Allow me to remind the defense that its case hinges on the witness's drawing. For the love of God, Mr. Wright. If you can't spell it out to the judge like he's fucking two, then you will be arrested. Your ass will be placed in contempt of court, and I will have to burn off my fingerprints at the chemical factory.
Well,
It's
I'll
like the
try
blue
again.
badger of a jar.
Do you want to know how close you were?
How close was I?
That was like 90% correct. Oh, you don't take a penalty. That's good at least.
God.
Well, now it's upside down. Okay. Yeah,
hate
you've
this
rotated
fucking
it like
music.
a full 180.
Huh?
Stop. It's a little too far. That was like a jar.
You rotated it like a full 180. I don't know why you did that.
Yeah. What?
Where are you
what
going?
Are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Make it look like the blue badger. You almost had it last time. No.
Brother?
His head is
No.
not that long. Okay, well his head is longer than that. Oh. Oh. I think that's too long. Look at the top crown. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. I think that'll do it.
Ah!
Yeah!
Ah!
Uranium is sort of close to iron. That's a nutrient. Genie, put in the loud incorrect buzzer from Jeopardy. Or Family Feud. I think that's Family Feud.
Yeah, it's Family Feud.
Yeah.
I think that one's
My family had a feud.
my phone away from the mic. Well, is this a miracle or what?
You did it.
No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger. Please turn this music off. God, this is torture.
No, it can't be.
Oh, the music
It's
went
like
away?
the blue
Sorry.
badger of a jar.
I'll supplement it. Dun 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 dun. Order.
It's like the blue badger of a jar.
The defense has proven its claim. This mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this. Jeeb would have been at this for hours without you. Trust me, when I was like 9, I was.
See, and I don't remember.
I
don't remember how I did this when I first got to when I first played this.
Like, at least you have the benefit of the internet. When I played through this when I was like 9, I did not have the internet. I had to do all of this on my own.
No, see, the funny part is that I do remember how Jeannie did on this on the first try. She got it first fucking try.
What the fuck?
I'm just built different.
But then you forgot and you got it wrong here.
I got it wrong once.
You forgore. You fucking forgore.
I forgore.
Well, you got it wrong once, but the second time everyone was being like, no. Like Angus was like, that looks like a jar. That looks like a jar. You had help.
I did have help.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What the fuck? What's your point?
What do you mean?
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. See, this changes everything.
Indeed? Very well then. Please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar?
The location.
Do you want to take a look at that photo again, Jeannie?
Hold on. No, I'm pretty sure it's the location. She said she was waiting at Lana's desk. Lana's doesn't have the suit of armor.
Yeah, I guess it is on the other side of the room, but the jar is still in the room.
Yeah, but it's a huge room.
True.
Ask them about their work. So what the fuck do you do? Its location.
It actually doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Everything here is correct. Every single
piece. Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know, it's weird.
I'm using location because that's the one that makes the most sense. Allow me to take these in turn. The moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
God damn it, Edgeworth. Why did you have to speak?
Uh,
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
where?
Check it out.
Have you checked your butthole?
Skidda, bada.
Butthole.
I have not seen your ring, but have you checked your ring? And by ring, I mean butthole.
Butthole. I have not seen the shot. Is that why it was broken?
Huh?
Because he tried to put it up his butthole?
Oh my god. The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified to so herself.
Yes! And it's these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room, in Chief Gant's office.
Espion, don't send me gifts of Elden Ring unless it's like Blade's ass or something like that.
Unless it's what?
Unless it's like the ass of that wolf guy.
Oh, Blythe.
Yeah, Blade.
Oh my gosh. Oh shit!
Are you implying? Put your badge away.
That was actually the fabric of cloth somehow. I don't know how you opened it to that.
Are you implying the murderer somehow moved the victim's body?
I opened my
Like it's an
menu
object?
accidentally, and then my joystick.
I received Elden Ring werewolf gift. I think he's actually complied.
Nice.
From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office. That's like 40 feet.
Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly.
What?
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright, or are you just spitballing?
I'm always spitballing, Your Honor. I finally figured it out. This is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instance, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying?
That would have to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall?
Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. The man knocked into the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on. What would he have hit?
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword. And
Yes.
this is why you can also answer the murder weapon and the murderer, because this is implying
Oh.
that Emma killed him by throwing him into the suit of armor.
So what
So the
happens when
murderer
My
changes to
brother.
Emma, and the murder weapon changes to the suit of armor.
Oh, okay. So what happens
My
if you...
brother was sharpened and just looking.
So what happens if you start a cross-examination but don't have the critical evidence? You just lose?
You physically can't.
You always have the evidence.
Yeah, the game
Yeah.
doesn't let you progress unless you get the evidence.
It's a visual novel. The day only ends when you have everything you need.
And since the man who was knocked into the suit of armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
No. Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking. At all.
Yes. There's another possibility of what transpired in that room.
Another possibility.
Of course, the perpetrator would have no idea, but nevertheless,
don't know if I can go through with this.
Mr. Wright, what's the matter? Afraid to convict a
Are you about
14-year-old
to-
at the time?
Are you about to implicate another child in another murder? This is the second time now, right? If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious.
Wait, what's the first time? I don't remember.
Cody Hackins.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
In that moment, Cody Hackins killed that man.
My brother was killed by an 8-year-old.
That 8-year-old had a sword.
That 8-year-old had a
Assuming
spear.
the man in the sky knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Gestabity.
Gestabity.
Yeah.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me?
No!
I wish Discord cut you out.
I wish it did too.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
I never imagined her testimony would lead to this fucking ear-piercing scream.
You're
Ow.
welcome.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life. She was only 14 at the time, but death penalty. Die. And then
Buenos
so.
dias.
That's why she drew the knife incorrectly. She was the murderer all along, just covering up her violent crime of that day. And then proved so with her own testimony.
Buenos dias, death penalty.
This is unprecedented.
How many
How many
kindergartners?
kindergartners could Edgeworth beat on his own?
None. He would never beat up a
Edgeworth?
child.
Edgeworth couldn't ring in Cody Hackins.
Yeah.
I would say that Edgeworth at first would not fight. Although when push comes to shove, he could probably take down 7 before being overwhelmed.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying he could beat those kids.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky, but given the circumstances, I know Edgeworth quite well. I think he could at least take on 7 kindergartners.
Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her? Mr. Wright, I will crawl over this desk and beat your ass myself.
Like a kindergarten.
What did you
Imagine that coming from you. Oh, it said like a kindergartner.
say? Oh.
If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
Evidence?
I'm willing to bet you don't. Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
I'm betting Phoenix would just have all of them tried as murders for completely unrelated crimes. What the fuck?
I think Phoenix crumples like a piece of paper to a single 3-year-old.
Yeah, I think so.
If we don't have evidence,
Dun, 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 dun,
then we'll
dun,
have to
dun,
rely
dun,
on
dun,
testimony.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, my headphones are on the floor.
Oh, damn.
I partied too hard.
Party too hardy.
Local lesbian goes deaf on camera.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
Certainly can't get dead people to testify. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Give it time. This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Mia's laughing her ass off in the corner. Touche, Miss Sky. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
You mean there's still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean the possibility that the victim had left a message. For better or worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another.
That's impossible. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist?
Gotta think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind.
Do you want to look at your evidence?
It doesn't exist.
Do you want to look at your evidence?
I'm guessing. I think this is the instant game over. If I show this piece of cloth, it's done.
Well, one, that's not a message.
I feel like it might be this. Dark red stains must be blood traces from the incident.
Examine this for a second. Do you notice anything about those lines that are left where the rest of the lines have been erased?
Oh, wait a minute! Oh, wait, I see it. It is in the evidence. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright! Will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Oh, he's gonna do it. Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky.
Get fucked.
Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. It just happens to be done on the way, but there is one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be.
Now then, Mr. Wright.
See, my painful truth was that I didn't kill my dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
Woogie woogie woogie. Please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased.
This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right? Oh, is he just going to speak the killer's name?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would.
It's like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. The message was left here on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood in this jar. It looks like... Oh, whoops.
What the fuck are you doing?
I didn't know Edgeworth was
Wiping
gonna
away
start
blood?
drinking.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice.
I can't believe other characters speak in this visual novel.
For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there is a line here, drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Oh my
Have you ever played Connect the Dots, Miss Scott?
Have you ever played dots and boxes, Mr. Wright?
Prosecutor Marshall, what's dots and boxes?
I'm going to kick your ass at that later.
Dots and boxes is you have to enclose a space and then you earn those boxes in points, and whoever at the end of the game has the most boxes enclosed wins. It's kind of an interesting strategy game where you don't want to enclose boxes too early, otherwise your opponent can like fuck you over.
Yeah.
And just like trap you in a place where you can't get any more.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used those few precious seconds left to him to leave behind a message.
Where did you get seconds from?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just
One
roll.
that someone apparently left away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent.
No! Mr. Wright. Sorry, I forgot that was me for a second. I was so in character with Lana that I was having a panic attack.
You're good.
What kind of message did the victim leave for us?
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. Gotta connect these dots to make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written given the circumstances. His murderer's name.
Connect bloody letters to reveal the trauma. How horribly can you mess this up?
I don't know.
I don't know, I'm not going to try it.
Phoenix, where are you getting all this extra blood from?
It's a red
You
Sharpie,
can't-
don't worry.
You can't connect that.
Oh, okay.
It's a red Sharpie.
It's a red
Yeah, I'm
Sharpie,
just
yeah.
drawing on the jar. It's permanent.
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind. God damn, your sister did it. Of course, it's one of the terrible art skills.
Of all people. She may not have meant it. She may have been 14 at the time. But in the end, the one who took the victim's life, the one who'll take this death penalty,
Was Emma Sky, and hopefully will not be Emma Sky.
Are you suggesting she changes her name, Mr. Wright?
Seaworthy? Can't say I didn't warn you.
So everyone at Ace Attorney 1, who has the highest body count, prosecutors included. Probably Joe Dark.
I don't think he means that kind of a body count.
Oh!
So I appreciate your, yeah, no, Joe Dark has probably killed more than the Mafia.
Yeah.
Chief Gant.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done? I said you would regret it.
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not?
And I believe I didn't have complete evidence.
Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death, whether you had the full evidence or not. You convicted him.
Well, fuck.
I'm actually just blown the fuck away that he can even insinuate that.
Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
That he didn't know was forged, you fucking dick!
That's still a crime.
But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice.
What?
We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge.
Yeah, and whose job is it to give him evidence, dick?
Well,
I would argue that the person who ultimately ruled down the judgment has a part in it, but I guess we're just ignoring that.
I guess we're just gonna ignore that, yeah.
Yeah, the way that the law works in this game is really weird, which is that the police digs up the evidence, the lawyers have to use the evidence to the fullest of their ability to get, their results.
Actually, the police don't provide evidence to the defense attorneys.
No, that's true.
That's true, yeah.
Defense attorneys are just fucked.
Yeah. And then, like, the judge is considered impartial for some reason. The judge doesn't matter. He just provides judgment based off of the arguments of the prosecutor and defense. So, for some fucked up reason, whoever provided the evidence doesn't matter, just who uses it.
Yeah.
And that comes up in Game 4 as well.
Which is really stupid because, like, it's a relationship of trust. Like, the prosecutors are supposed to trust the police to give them not faulty evidence or forged evidence. So, when Edgeworth uses forged evidence, that's not his fault. He's not the one who forged it. Like, it's still
I think he literally says that, yes.
Yeah.
Like, Edgeworth literally says we have to trust the police.
Yeah. That's like a quote from him.
But yeah, this comes up in Game 4.
They must really love keeping the electric chair toasty in this world? I guess so.
Well, yeah, that's the lore. There's
Yeah.
so much... That's why trials are only 3 days, because there's literally so much crime that they're like, we can't allocate any more time to this. Just get a result, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied. Oh man, the uproar.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might
have sent an innocent man to his death.
How could he just stand there like it wasn't his fault?
Like it wasn't his fault!
Order! Order! Order!
He was given forged evidence. Evidence that he himself did not collect.
I've already explained this. I don't know why you're confused.
Oh,
Ginny?
it just pisses me off. It's so annoying.
Fair.
Yeah, but he used it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't know.
But that doesn't matter in this game's law system.
You could just not present evidence.
Yeah.
The gavel.
It's like I said, it's really fucked up. But like, there's nothing that can be done about it because they won't like terminate the police. The police has all of the power.
Yeah.
So the one that has to take the fall is the person that used the evidence, not the person that provided it, because they literally cannot have any power against the people that provide it because there's a fucking police.
Yeah.
It's just fucked up.
Yeah. The gavel's pounding fell
Now
on
you
deaf
might
ears.
think that this means that defense attorneys don't get forged evidence. That's not the case.
No.
Boy.
Like, see, that's the thing even. It doesn't matter who uses it. If, evidence is provided to the court, either side can use it. If the defense attorney uses the forged evidence, they take the banhammer from it. Doesn't matter which side uses it.
That's so crazy. Ugh. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge
Evidence
declared
really
a
isn't Russian roulette.
recess.
So this was a police state? Yeah, kind of.
Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
I mean, it's a lot more fair than a police state, because most of the time you're not dealing with forged evidence. But, I mean, yeah, if there's corruption in the people providing the evidence, the lawyers are just fucked.
Yeah. Trial ladder. This world desperately needs a Batman if there's that much crime. Jesus.
Batman,
Don't
the
worry,
moral
there's this.
story of Batman is that Batman doesn't solve crime.
He doesn't solve crimes.
He just beats people up and feels good about it at the end of the day. That's like the moral story of every Batman.
Well, there are some where he solves, hey, which supervillain is committing this crime and then go finds them.
Oh yeah. I mean, like DC Comics were like detective comics, so like a lot of those early Batmans are exactly that. But like, Batman, like the weird moral compass of Batman is so funny to me because like I have billions of dollars, I could build so much more infrastructure to like actually fix the issues of these people and not just beat them up and break their legs.
See, here's the thing: some iterations of Bruce Wayne actually does use his money for that. Like in the Telltale series, he was trying to build like a center for like rehabilitating criminals.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's also true of most of them. Like, that's what Arkham does a lot of the time, even though Arkham is an asylum. Like, Arkham Asylum does have rehabilitation. It's just, like, it doesn't really work. And that's kind of what most of the stories say. It's like, well, they can't be rehabilitated, so we gotta beat them up. It's like,
And it's Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Literally. Like, Joker is just dead set on making life worse for everyone in the majority of iterations. Yes.
True.
I was literally about to get into, like, the one complaint I do have about Batman is his no killing policy. These people are objectively horrible. They make the world a worse place to be in. At some point, when they get out, you just have to decide that the world is better off without them.
Yeah, but the entire crux of Bruce Wayne is that his parents were fucking killed in front of him. That's why he has the no-killing policy, because he doesn't want to instill that trauma onto others. But he'll beat them up.
Hey, Jeannie.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, during this stream, our good friend JT sent me something.
Oh, no.
It's surprisingly fitting.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
G-string lawyer cleared after bedroom break-in.
Oh!
An ex-lawyer who sneaked into a woman's bedroom in a G-string with fishnet stockings while high on drugs was cleared at Southwark Crown Court of trespassing with intent to commit sexual offense. Desmond Bourne, 53, claimed he thought the woman was a panda.
I need a shower and then a fucking nap.
I mean, that's how insanity pleas work. It's just like, it literally wasn't in your right mind enough to make a conscious decision that made any sense. But still.
Joker actively wants Batman to kill him too. Yeah, that's the thing. Is in a lot of iterations, Joker just wants Batman to kill him. But he wants Batman to kill him because he knows he won't, and that's the game. That's part of the game.
Well, also the thing with Joker is that Joker's entire thing is that he and Batman are part of the duality. They complete each other. There cannot be a Joker without a Batman. There cannot be a Batman without a Joker. In every instance where one of those is true, the Joker either, like, fucking, like, gives up because there's no purpose, or Batman just, like, starts killing people.
Yeah. God, this is making me want to play the Arkham games again.
My Batman had a gun.
And his Joker had a gun.
Joker does have a gun.
His Joker had a toaster.
And then they were a gay couple in the Lego. Oh God, yeah, they made them really fucking gay in the Lego movie, in the Lego Batman movie.
Okay, well, did I save the image of the? I did. So here's what JT sent me.
Okay.
And here's another image I just found that's also vaguely related.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, here's that.
Okay.
I gotta give it a second. Discord's being an ass. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
My Tails had a gun.
It's Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog just holding a gun at the camera with like this expression on his face. It's like,
he's pogging.
Oh!
He's pogging.
He's pogging.
Tails pog gun.
Oh man. Is that a new emote now?
Gun pog.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. Well, on that note, thank you all for watching.
Are we ending?
I'm going to end here. I'm sorry, I didn't mention. I'm going to end here.
Okay.
Yeah, my phone's at 5% and I have things to do.
Okay, fair.
The bat who laughs could have been good. They just went in a weird direction with stupid power jumps. Aw, dude, the bat who laughs creeps me the fuck out. It's so cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. You know what to do with the links. Go ahead, click them. Follow, subscribe,
Press
all the
the
good
buttons.
stuff. Press the buttons. Do it. Do it. Your life depends on it.
Jesus.
Next stream should be I'm off on Sunday and Tuesday.
I may not be free Sunday.
That's right. Tuesday?
Yeah. And I mean, if I am
I-
free Sunday, then we can do Sunday.
Because I am working in the morning on Tuesday.
You know what time you're off?
11 a.m. So
Are you gonna be good to
should have all afternoon in theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. All right. It sounds like Tuesday then.
Yep. Or Sunday if I'm free, but
Okay.
I don't know yet.
All right. Well then, thank you all for watching. We'll hopefully see you Tuesday or Sunday with more Pokemon. I think we're finally gonna fight the Elite Four this time.
Yep.
All right. Stay safe.
It's back. We've only had 2 episodes in Blueberry where we did not make progress in Blueberry.
Oh
We
shit.
explored the game space and did a lot of shit.
Oh, OBS just died. Like
Yeah,
it's not
well.
responding.
Well, stream's
Oh,
up.
there we go. There we go. Well, stay safe, stay lovely. Have a great fucking day.
Goodbye.
Bye, Yanara.